to the vibrant streets of Havana. Picture this: the colorful alleys reverberate with the beats of salsa music and an infectious energy permeates the atmosphere. Are you prepared for this virtual escapade? Get ready to dive in. Welcome to the Fascinating Traditions channel. Here, we unravel fascinating secrets and explore the incredible world around us. Don't miss out on the discoveries. Subscribe now, activate notifications, and embark on this knowledge adventure with us. Picture yourself strolling along the paradisiacal beaches of Varadero, with the sea breeze caressing your face and white sand beneath your feet. Cuba is much more than just a tourist destination. It is a treasure trove of intriguing stories and fascinating peculiarities. Today we will together discover some curiosities that make Cuba truly unique. And believe me, some of these surprises will leave you speechless. So grab your virtual mojitos, relax, and join me in exploring the wonders of Cuba. Let's kick off our journey into Cuban curiosities by diving into the rich history of this island. Did you know that Cuba was discovered by Christopher Columbus in 1492? But the story doesn't end there. One of the fascinating curiosities is the African influence on Cuban culture. For centuries, intermingling has resulted in a unique fusion of African and European traditions, giving rise to the vibrant cultural expressions we know today. Music is the pulsating heart of Cuba, and we can't delve into it without mentioning the Cuban sun, the foundation of salsa. Get ready to be captivated by the melodic and immersive harmony that emanates from every corner of Havana. And if you think you've heard it all, wait until you discover how the Cuban Revolution of 1959 shaped not only the political course of the country but also its identity and international relations. But what about the gastronomy? Get ready to indulge as we explore unique flavors, like the famous ropa vieja dish. Cuban cuisine is a delight for the senses and an essential part of the island experience. By delving into the African influence on Cuban culture, we delve into a rich tapestry of traditions that have shaped this nation's unique identity. During centuries of colonization and slavery, the arrival of Africans in Cuba brought a wealth of cultural practices, from religious rituals to artistic expressions. Santeria, for example, is an Afro-Cuban religion that mixes traditional Yoruba beliefs with elements of Catholicism. It is fascinating to observe how these traditions intertwine to form such a distinctly Cuban spirituality. The music prominently reflects this remarkable fusion. The African rhythm seamlessly merged with Cuban rhythms, giving rise to the irresistible Cuban sun and, consequently, salsa. Traditional Afro-Cuban dances such as rumba vividly represent the celebration of this rich cultural heritage. The blending of influences was not confined solely to the religious and musical realms. In gastronomy, Afro-Cuban flavors are evident, especially in dishes like congri, a delightful combination of rice and beans that reflects the diversity of culinary influences. Moreover, African influence is also apparent in Cuban visual arts, with contemporary artists incorporating African elements into their works. Artistic expression thus becomes a powerful means of preserving and celebrating this unique cultural heritage. By understanding the interaction between African and European traditions, we gain a deeper perspective on Cuba's cultural richness. This fusion has not only defined Cuban identity but has also contributed to the creation of a society that celebrates and values diversity. The Cuban Revolution of 1959, led by Fidel Castro, Che Guevara, and others, marked a crucial turning point in Cuba's history by overthrowing the regime of Fulgencio Batista. This event not only altered the internal political dynamics but also had a significant impact on the global perception of Cuba. The economic and social transformation involved the nationalization of foreign businesses and agrarian reforms aimed at establishing a more egalitarian society and reducing previous social disparities. The Cuban Revolution left a profound imprint on education and healthcare in Cuba, gaining recognition for its high standards in these areas and establishing itself as a prominent example in the region. Cuban identity underwent a strong influence, promoting values of independence, solidarity, and resistance, with Fidel Castro emerging as an iconic symbol of the struggle for self-determination and social justice. In the realm of international relations, the Cuban Revolution played a crucial role in the Cold War, evidenced by the Cuban Missile Crisis in 1962 due to Cuba's proximity to the Soviet Union. Even after the collapse of the Soviet Union, Cuba maintained its independence, resisted external pressures, and forged an autonomous foreign policy, establishing significant alliances in Latin America and other regions. Understanding the impact of the Cuban Revolution on these aspects reveals the complexity and depth of Cuban history, as it not only altered the country's political course but also influenced its identity and left a lasting mark on international relations. Have you noticed that the Spanish colonial architecture in cities like Trinidad is so meticulously preserved that it gives the impression that time has stood still? Beholding these constructions is like embarking on a journey through time, witnessing centuries of history. The famous Bay of Pigs, the setting of the US-backed invasion attempt in 1961, has had global repercussions that continue to influence international relations to this day. For travelers exploring Cuba, it is essential to understand the duality of currencies. The CUC, linked to the dollar, is designated for tourists and used in tourist transactions, while the cup, of lower value, is the local currency crucial for an authentic immersion when interacting with locals and visiting everyday places. This duality reflects economic complexities, with the CUC stable in tourism and the cup more volatile in the local economy. Understanding this peculiarity facilitates transactions and shows respect for local culture, providing tourists with a more authentic experience connected to vibrant Cuban culture. Let's explore the natural wonders of Cuba, from the majestic mountains of the Sierra Maestra to the pristine beaches of Cayo Coco. This geographic diversity offers visitors a wide variety of unforgettable experiences. The Sierra Maestra, an imposing mountain range in southeast Cuba, not only provides breathtaking views but also played a crucial role in the country's history during the Cuban Revolution. Currently, it has become a destination for nature enthusiasts, featuring fascinating trails, waterfalls, and unique biodiversity. Cayo Coco, an island north of Ciego de Ávila, is renowned for its paradisiacal beaches and vibrant marine life, making it a dream destination for sun and sea lovers. Additionally, Cuba's geography, with green valleys, mysterious caves, and winding rivers, unveils the richness of Cuban flora and fauna, many of which are endemic to the island. The geographical diversity not only provides visual delight but also gives travelers the opportunity to enjoy a variety of outdoor activities, from climbing mountains to relaxing on tranquil beaches. This is a Cuba that goes beyond typical postcard images, inviting explorers to discover its hidden treasures. After exploring the wonders of Cuba, I invite you to share your impressions of Cuban culture in the comments, or let me know if you have plans to visit this incredible destination. If you enjoyed the video, I encourage you to give it a like so I can understand your interests and promote similar content. Don't forget to share the video with friends and family interested in travel and culture. If you're not yet subscribed, consider subscribing to not miss out on upcoming videos about fascinating destinations. I appreciate you being part of the growing community here on the channel. Until the next exploration.